Do you need another chair? Use that one.
Recognition.
There it is.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
All minutes silent.
United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome, everybody. All board members being present and accounted for. All this August 18th, 2026 meeting of the Chatham County Commissioners to order. Every board member had a chance to review the agenda.
Questions I want to ask at some point. Should take. Check since last Friday, but as it's Friday, state board. But trying to have a check since.
Did it on the website or?
So they should be. So like.
We have sample, but I'm giving them out.
What's that fault?
That's 3 on there.
That
3 on the ballot.
Something. Got some comments both from watching online as well as from the back of the room last time that speaking loudly enough. So give us a thumbs up if it's good, or if it's not, let us know. So all board members raise your voices a little bit so everybody can hear.
so I'm not speaking loud enough.
Yeah.
I thought it was the other one was, I was curious if a candidate was, what's the last state spent on ballot?
They have to time enough not to be on the ballot. They tell you what they did. Is filing in. So somebody's gonna get up. It's too late for somebody now because the ballot's already.
Now it's out, so it's been big.
Right.
We have a motion. Favor? Aye. Much. Board members, you have draft minutes from July 21st meeting packet. Long, hopefully. Meeting. Done. Suggested revisions to the
Minute.
Thank you. Eric Estrada. We have a motion to approve this from the last meeting. Seconds and third. Aye. Done. Done. Okay, we are to the point meeting where we've got, some public. Any, this time around, anybody have? This point? Yes, sir.
I have a question. Robert Waldrop. I wanted to know what the status of Sunday voting is in Chatham County. I know that was on the agenda previously.
So it's going to the state board. The state board will be deciding that on Thursday.
First.
I'm presenting for the meeting, and I think Lori and Erica. Thank you for. So that will be happening sometime on Thursday.
And the two of us all will be present at that.
Well, the three of us will be.
Oh, okay.
But you're both going.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else? Hearing none, we're gonna move on to new business. We have a happy item first item up, which is recognition of stickers. Turn the meeting. Sarah Weber is going to do the honors.
Hi, everyone. For those who don't know, back in the end of June, Alec and I were working with Parks and Rec and attended one of their summer camps to teach the kids about voting and the electoral process to celebrate America 250. And with that, we had Chatham County's first I Voted sticker competition. With that, we selected the 10 best designs here in the office and then let the public decide on which was the best. And we are announce that the winning design is this one, and we would like to recognize Oliver, who's here. You want to come on up?
Yep.
This is for you as well. And then we also have some mock stickers for y'all.
Thank you.
So yeah.
We have you stand right over here so we can get a picture of it. The last night, Bill's.
It's like he's holding a check.
Oliver, what was the inspiration for that sticker?
They gave us a bunch of, they gave us like examples, like, oh, you can have a flag, oh, you can have this and this. And I was like, well, I wanted to be a little different, so I thought, what is one thing that, when people think of America, what do you think of? You think of, Capitol, you think of all the big marble buildings in the Capitol. And so I was like, well, maybe the Capitol building, the Washington Monument, because those are defining features of America that would look good in the sticker. Fireworks. Oh, yeah, and fireworks. No America without fireworks.
Is this your press agent?
I guess so.
Thank you.
When you go and vote this election, that'll be the I Voted sticker. We're very excited about it. So thank you.
But Sarah, are we gonna run another competition next time around, or?
We're hoping to do one countywide for the presidential election. We won't for the municipal, but I'm hoping to get one countywide to get more kids involved for 2028. Yes.
The other day, Wake County announced it and I saw it on ABC News. Just saying, we never get coverage.
Thank you, Sarah. Our next item up is our director's report. Chance, I believe you're gonna start off.
Yes. So the first thing report on campaign finance is our third quarter reports. They're not due until October 27th. So no other campaign finance updates to report other than that. Voter registration statistics, we'll go into there. So currently, we have 64,515 registered voters in Chatham County. That is 20,000 Democrats, 32 Green Party, 298 Libertarian, 15,007 Republicans, 28,226 unaffiliated. In the month of July, we had 397 new voter registrations. August so far, we processed 166. And we're going to move into
As you can see, our spreadsheet right here shows a month breakdown of, new registrations by party. Go ahead and move it to list maintenance. For the month of July, we had 2 duplicate records removed, 55 deceased voters removed, 0 felonies. So far for the month of August, we've had 4 duplicate removals, 33 deceased voter removals, and 0 felony removals. We continue to maintain accuracy and integrity of voter registration database in Chatham County. And that is it for list maintenance. Other office updates, absentee ballots go out September the 4th. So currently we have 277 civilian absentee ballot requests. We also have 4 overseas ballot requests, and we have no military requests. The deadline to request an absentee ballot is October 20th by 5 o'clock. We do have some important updates to let you know about election staffing. The Board of Election now has an election intern that started this week, Julia, who is right behind us. So we're getting off the first level. She's the one who put this PowerPoint together, so thank you, Julia, for that. And we also have some other big news. We had the election specialist. One position was filled today. Frances Summers, who has a master's degree in public policy, will be joining us August the 31st. And she has elections experience serving in Virginia and will be making the move down here. So we are excited to have her join our team August the 31st.
What's her last?
Summers.
Just, after till May, I think you had requests. I
We had 277 civilian requests,
7%.
and we have 4 overseas. So, yeah, as of right now. And, Sarah will be conducting, I'll be with her doing MAT training this Thursday, and MAT teams will be going out in September onto the sites. That is all that I have. I'll head over to Pandora.
Okay, first we'll have some legislative updates. House Bill 958, of course, was passed by the General Assembly and was presented to Governor Josh Stein on August 7th. And on yesterday, Governor Stein vetoed that bill. Session Law 2026-60, which is House Bill 834, was signed into law by Governor Stein on August 11th, 2026. Highlights of the bill are the deadline to clear provisional ballots, including showing a photo ID at the board office, is now the 5th business day after the election at noon. The deadline to cure the absentee ballots is now the 5th business day after the election at noon. A failure to sign the provisional application or photo ID exception form is now listed in statute as a curable issue. Early votes are to be counted on election day between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. rather than at the close of polls on election day. The deadline for county boards to announce a tally of all traditional mail-in absentee ballots, other than those subject to a challenge, military and overseas ballots, is now no later than close of business on the 5th business day after the election. For in-person voters, final decisions on photo ID exception forms that the board believes may be false must be made by the date of canvass. For absentee ballots, only ballots transmitted by the authorized returner can be counted. Voters whose Class C driver's license expired on or after July 1st, 2025 can use that as an acceptable photo ID, even if it is expired for more than 1 year. Early voting plans, we were talking about this earlier. Non-unanimous plans will be considered and adopted by the North Carolina State Board of Elections on August the 20th, 2026. Counties that differ solely on dates and times will present in the morning starting at 9 a.m. And there are 12 counties: Union, Rowan. I think you will present in the order that I'm reading them out: Union, Rowan, Anson, Craven, Rockingham, Greene, Wayne, Harnett, Lee, Nash, Chatham, and Scotland. Counties that differ on location or differ on both locations, dates, times, will present in the afternoon starting at 1. And those 8 counties are Jackson, Pasco-Quintain, Guilford, Pitt, Lenore, Cumberland, Granville, and Columbus counties. Democratic members Lori Heisey and Secretary Erica Lindeman will present the minority plan, which I think Erica is going for support and to support Lori. Lori will be doing the presentation. Chairman Ted Van Dusen will present the majority plan, so all your colleagues.
It's just me.
Okay, just you, all right. Okay, down to petitions. Bruce Coble is now a qualified write-in candidate for the office of sheriff on November 3rd. There is a write-in line on the ballot. Name has to be written in order for it to be counted. But he is a qualified write-in. Of course, the staff and the board attended the conference, and if you hadn't had the chance, please do the survey to let them know what your thoughts were on the conference. That was August 9th through August 11th in Greensboro. We have more voter participation center and voter information center, more registrations will be mailed out and the voter participation center, which is VPC, and the Center for Voter Information is CBI. They'll be received by residents. So if you hear somebody say they got it, they're coming out on August. They'll be mailed out August the 27th. They could start receiving them then. Voter registration application being mailed out is the most recent application. So Chatham County has 2,930 voter participation center mail pieces. And then they have 1,765 CVI mail pieces. That is the Center for Voter Information. And then altogether, the total pieces are 4,695 that will be mailed out to Chatham County voters.
I don't understand what you're talking about. Who are these organizations?
The voter participation center, these are the mailings we get every, we just had some a couple of months ago, right? They're voter registrations that they mail to residents, may be inactive or who may not even be registered.
So you provided mailing lists?
No, there's a nonpartisan organization that does this. They take public information that's on the State Board of Elections website. They
Okay,
use that and they mail these letters to them to update their voter registration address. But they have our address on their fax letter so we can process the registrations.
And then any recipient of these mailings can request that they be removed. Their letter has a code near the bottom that they can email to the participation center or the Center for Voter Information to be automatically removed. They can also call the toll-free number, and they can also be removed from future mailing, so they won't get. But if they don't do that, they're going to continue to get these mailings. I know people, it's frustrating for them because we hear the complaints, but there is a way to take your name off of those mailings. National Voter Registration Day, at the County Commissioners work session on yesterday, August 17th, 26, they adopted a resolution recognizing September the 15th, 2026 as National Voter Registration Day. Chance Sarah and I attended, and this is the resolution. We'll put it in our lobby. Resolution that they adopted. So outreach event, which is geared around National Voter Registration Day, which is September the 15th, 2026, National Voter Education Week, which is October the 5th through the 9th. Election Day Hero is October the 20th. So Deputy Director Chance Mashburn will attend a virtual outreach program for Chatham County residents held by the Chatham County Library, September the 14th, 2026 at 1 p.m. And he'll be providing information about absentee voting, early voting, same-day registration, election day voting, curbside voting, and visional voting, and any changes made in new legislation. So that's for information, education project that the library is hosting, which is a community-based thing, so it's for all the residents of Chatham County.
I have a couple of questions. When the summers has started,
August the 31st.
okay, and you talking about this the other day, that we need action for it's on a lake. That resolution. Right, and then Bob.
So I have a question about the voter participation center. Because everyone's sending out mass mailing. Do you have any data on the complete or incomplete? Are properly filled out, omissions, errors, etc.
So the forms are not pre-filled.
They just have the address that's mailed. They can't be pre-filled. It's
Those are not,
the voter does.
Voter does.
don't have any data on, because we're charged with keeping the voter rolls legible, clean, appropriate. And so we don't know if these are legible, complete, appropriate
No,
registration.
if they're not, we won't process them. They will be put in the IQ or send the voter a letter to correct whatever the information is on if it's incomplete. We do not process incomplete voter registration.
So you have to respond and send a letter if it's incomplete, sloppy, has
Yes.
omissions.
Yes. Just like any other voter registration.
And all those forms are gonna, they come here, so.
They're
not-
mailed
not
here.
through DMV, they come here.
They're mailed to you, or the voter brings it in.
So you've done this in the past.
Yes. It's not anything
We
new.
do it twice a year.
Do you get many people?
Yeah.
in this system?
Some.
Some of them are already registered. They may not have voted in a couple of elections or something, but, they are registered and updates their registration. Sometimes the address is wrong or.
Editorial for me is that this is, I'm gonna call it hobbyist voter registration. And that it would be better if they came here, walked in the front door and you'd slam dunk it with stakeholders. I don't know what they're doing, they just shove stuff off their desk. Mass mailing. Further.
Oh, it's allowed, it's legal, so. Standard operating procedure. Bob,
When do the changes in House Bill 834 take effect?
anyway,
Signed on August 11th. Signed into law.
they'll be effective for this election. Anything else on the director's report?
That's all I have. You're welcome.
Final item on the agenda tonight is, a vote to approve additional election officials for early voting. Board members have, 2 pages in their packets. There are 2 additional assistants who have been, nominated by the Republican Party chair, and there are a variety of additional assistants and party judges that have been, nominated and moved by the Democratic Party chair. What I would do is move to all of them. Smooth.
Second.
Any comment, any discussion? All in favor? Thank you, everybody. That concludes our business for this meeting. Motion to adjourn. Second. Done. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming, everybody.
That's a